Hey, Planet Rockers, it is Paul, and here I am in Boiler Room Studios behind the drum kit, which you don't see very often. And if you recall, I did a video about the 12 notes that are magic for music, and those are notes. You do need those, but what you also need with those notes is timing. It's about both tempo and the timing of those notes. How long you're holding a note, how fast are the notes going, how many notes are going at a certain speed, a certain rhythm, because that's what it's about. You need those two things to make any kind of music, any genre, right? So let's start with, there's a whole note, which means essentially we do this. A whole note is 2, 3, 4, and that's it. So it's one hit, whether it's a note or a beat on the drum. But then there's half notes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Those are half notes. And then, as somebody famously said by a guy named Neil Peart, famous drummer, if you know who he is, you know who I'm talking about, awesome. He said, always respect that beat. Whatever you put in the front, or on the beat, or after beat, you always respect that and know that there's space in between that beat. So here's an example of quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one bar of music. Isn't that amazing? So there's also a thing called eighth notes, which is, as you see on the screen, how it's divided from the quarter note. So I'm going to do it with the hi-hat, the eighth note. And that's it. I was playing 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Pretty straightforward and very cool, especially if you're using any kind of instrument and you're playing that kind of rhythm for whatever you're doing, whether you're writing a song or learning a song, you can then hear those patterns. And then there's 16th notes. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E, A, 4 E and A. Yes, it sounds basic, but that is the foundation. That's the whole thing. Isn't that amazing? I thought that was pretty cool. So 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Now, I did that at a very slow tempo just for demonstration purposes. There is also the fact that you have to hold those notes sometimes. So there's the whole note, half note, quarter note, eighth note, and 16th notes, which are nothing happening there. No beat, no note, but it is important to have those because, as Neil Peart said, you respect that beat, whatever comes before or after, whether it's a space or a note or a beat. That is what makes everything so amazing in music. So until then, go do something amazing and creative, and we'll see you again. See ya!